Alright, so I thought I'd try something a little new and mess around with the iMovie and add some speed effects and background music. Now, this is another rundown lot that I drew. I put a bit more effort into the shading, so put kind of like a fading out drop shadow over here, and I even went to the trouble of putting some tagging and then going over the tagging with where the shade areas are. Yeah, I'm pretty happy how this turned out. Kind of wondering when I'm going to get around to making some fancier looking places, because so far I've got two rundown places and a tennis court. I also, in the meantime, I went back and this tennis court here, I cleaned it up a bit. I wasn't too happy with how the courts weren't aligning. I was setting off my OCD sensors. And I also, in the after the last episode, I wasn't too happy with all the copy pasted code that I had going here. Well, got some allergies. Yeah, I wasn't too happy. I had this everywhere, so I put that inside of a function. You want to do that because if you're using the same code everywhere and it's important code as well, if you get like a bug or something, you want to fix it. You don't want to go to like 4 or 5 different places. You want to find it where it is. That's why encapsulating frequently used code inside of a function is pretty good. Yeah. So, and I also went and grabbed this vending machine. It's been lost since episode 3. Somewhere in my download folder. Alright. So let's give this a run. Export. What is this? I'm going to call this Graffiti. That's the name of the slot. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to our lot definitions. See, what did I call this one? Brooklyn Back Alley, Tree Hill Tennis Courts, and oh geez, just something slummy. Just gonna call it. This is a filler name for now. Poor Neighborhood X. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, you gotta remember to refresh this. Oh shit. What did I do? Oh. Okay, Graffiti. I'm not sure if this is accurate. Might drop it down a bit. Yeah, this is a cheap place. So is that. So now we got 3, and now I can go to my home scene and alright. See what this looks like. So we got this place, got this place, got this place. Hey, and we got this place. Nice. And you can actually see the I somehow got this right on the first try. Go me. You can see how the vending machine is positioned differently, and that's thanks to this vending position parameter, and I set this to 0.5 instead of 0.59 for our newest one. Yeah, so this looks pretty cool. Quite happy with it. We can see how there's a variety of vending machines and locations. Looking at all this now, I do feel like the quality of art is lacking a bit. I'm not too sure if it's the UI or the vending machines or the backgrounds or all of them. I think this background is fine. Like if I look at just this background alone, I think the quality is okay. So I might have to go back and see if I can improve the aesthetics of the UI and perhaps the vending machine too. Okay, so what's next? I wanna get into the top. This top part is empty, and this is supposed to have the date and the amount of money that the player has, the date, and maybe the season. I'm not gonna put the time because I feel like this is just too much information. I don't want to go into that. Oh, just taking a sip. Yeah. All right, so let's get started. I can actually measure this. Oh no, I can't. This is the wrong size, isn't it? Okay. I actually have no idea what this size is right here. I know the buttons are okay, let's have a look. So these buttons are 90 and the lots are 200. So 200 plus 90 is 290. Okay, and then we go to our app.js. I've actually set, oh no, main.js. I've actually set a resolution of 800. Okay, that doesn't sound right. It's probably because well, scale is 1. Okay, so these are 90. So lot view perhaps, oh okay, the background's scaled by 3. So what we actually got going is we got 90 and then we got 600 here. And why on earth is background size.height? That doesn't look right at all because it's not size.height, is it? Oh, I'm repositioning the lot view. Okay. Inside the home scene. Given it negative 120. Why? Where did I get this number from? What we actually need is 800 minus 690, which is, oh, so that's just negative 110. Okay. So now, okay, yeah, that doesn't cut through. That's aligned exactly. And now I know that this is 110. This is 110 by 480? 450. I don't know why I chose this value. Very strange. But anyway, 110 by 450. We can go into Piscal, make a new one. That was 110 by and this is not this is way too detailed, so I probably want to divide it by 3. I can get away with 2. 3 will be kind of hard. That would be 36 and 150. No. Yeah. Alright, I might have to do that. Yeah, this'll do. Okay, and I can actually bring this up right here. This is the color palette for the buttons. Might just rename that UI palette. What a diverse range of colors. Okay. Alright, just putting kind of a background there. Let's have another look at the so this is like that, so I might want to, no, I don't like this color at all. I made these a while back, so not that long ago, like a couple of weeks, but you know, since then I'm kind of paying a little more attention to my color choices. I feel like I want the same color, but just maybe darken it a bit. Because if you mess too much with the saturation, it won't look like like say I want to use a variation of this color here, but I don't want to use this color because it's too light. But I can't just go and like willy-nilly. I can't just take the same color and mess with the saturation along the scale, because it'll end up looking like it's out of place. What you want to do is you only want to mess with the value here, because then you can use any of these colors and it'll still look like everything fits together. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. Alright, so that's the background of the top. Now, am I going to use icons? Let's go back here. So say I've got the time. Do I want to fit 3 values here or 2 values? Money, time. Go for something simple like just draw a line in the middle. Just partition it like that. I feel like it might be too much space. Nah, maybe not. I think it's fine. Okay. I want to find the exact center. Oh, luckily, over here it'll show me where I am. So it's off of 150, 75. All right. And this is 16. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I might give it like this kind of. It's all freestyle. But yeah, you can see in the preview window, it gives it kind of a nice border. Okay. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 16, starting at 0, 15. So I can go 15 across. So from 75, that's 90. Somewhere over here. No, that's too thin, isn't it? So I can go like this, and I can actually make some icons. Oh, look at that circle. Beautiful. It's too big though. Yeah, that's better. And this is basically the time. Oh wait, it's supposed to be the date. So it wouldn't make sense if I have a clock. I was gonna put a clock. So instead of a clock, I'm gonna put a something like a calendar. I'm just trying to think, how would I? Alright, so get this, duplicate it, make it darker, and basically have like a drop shadow here. Not quite working, is it? Yeah, I feel like that's better. But then I feel like it kind of just needs a date. So like, I might have to put like 0 in here. Looks like a weird robot now. Yeah, alright. I'm spending too long on this icon, so I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a few lines across like this. I'm just gonna hope. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and make a better icon for this, but this is supposed to be the date. Okay, and up here will be the money. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Feel like it might be too big. Just gonna go and just gonna make a smaller one. No, I want to give more headroom at the top. That one more time. Third time's the charm. Why does it? Yeah, it looks like I chose an odd number of pixels, so it's either going to be too fat at the bottom or too fat at the top. So I might have to just make it a little fatter down here. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to add a drop shadow as well. Okay, so with the drop shadow, it looks like I can actually move it up 1 pixel. There we go. That's the money and that's the date. Got 2 pixels here. Yeah, I feel like moving this down. All right. Now I've got no idea what I'm going to put here. Surely there's, yeah, I'm not sure, the company's name. Put the company's name here. I'm sure there's a few different things I could put here. I could put the name of the game, just Vending Machine Tycoon, and then underneath it I could put the name of whatever company you've got. But either way, I'm happy with all this. So just for now, I'm gonna export that. I'll call that top UI background, top UI BG, go over here. Now this is actually going to be part of base layer. Oh wait, is it? Because if we look right here, you can switch between these. Now we might want to keep it visible in all these screens, except for settings. So I'm just going to put it as part of base layer, and I'll go back in the settings scene and disable it. Okay. How do I actually add a panel? That is something I forgot. Let's see. I think it's an image view. Yeah. So I want to add an image view. No, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to add it as a sprite. Okay, this dot top UI background equals new sprite cc.sprite. Res slash, this needs refreshing, top UI background. Okay, and this is going to be anchored, so I've got to set the anchor point to 0 and 1. Now I need to explain what anchor points are real quick. Okay, so it might be because I've used it before in this video series, but I didn't go into detail. So you might be wondering what is an anchor point. So I'm just going to use this to illustrate. Oh, oh no, this is an even number of pixels. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's better. So this, oh yeah, this is actually, okay, just gonna appeal to my OCD-ness. All right, so this is the center of, let's say this is a sprite. This is an image. This is the center of the image. So say your anchor point is 0.5, 0.5, so it'll be right in the center. If you set it, and the anchor point is for the x-axis and the y-axis, it's between 0 to 1. So if you set your anchor point to 1, 1, it'll be up here. Set your anchor point to 0, 0, it'll be down here. 0.5, 0.5, it'll be in the middle. So say your anchor point set to 0.5, 0.5, and let's say this is the position. So I'm not sure if you can read this. This is 32 by 32. Say you set your position to 15 by 15, it'll be placed right here if the anchor point is 0.5, 0.5. Now let's say your anchor point is like 0, so 0 on the x-axis and 1, so 1 on the y-axis, so your anchor point is up here. If you set the position of the sprite to 15, 15, which is here, it'll actually position it like this. Alright? Say you set your anchor point to, say you set your anchor point to here, and you set it to 15, 15, it'll get positioned like this. Say you set it to 0.5, 0.5, it'll be right here like it is. Say you set it to 1, 0 over here, it'll be positioned like that. Right, so it's just a convenience tool in order to allow you to kind of position your elements more easily. So if I want it to stick to the top, I can set the anchor point to 0, 1, so up here, and then I can just set it to the size of the screen, which is 32, and it'll just stick up there. And it's also used for rotations. So if you want to rotate something from this point, then you then you set that to the rotation point and it'll rotate along that point. So yeah, several things that anchor points are useful for. Okay. So back to that, set anchor point 0.01, this dot top UI background, set position 0.0, and size dot height. Just go this dot at child easy as pie. I'm not sure who came up with that phrase, because in my opinion, pie is not one of the easiest things to bake. Oh geez, I might need to run it again. Wow, would you look at that? It's tiny. Forgot to set the scale. So set that to 3. Just fix this. Got my little guys running around. What? That should be scaled. What's going on? That's really weird. Maybe I gotta run it again. That's quite strange. Yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't work. Okay, so that's it there. Now our screen actually looks completely filled, which is a good advantage to have. You might notice the texture filtering is off. It might be hard to see in the video, but it's blurry. So in order to fix that, I need to go back and load image like so. And actually, I can just straight up pass that in like so. Okay. Oh no, still blurry. I gotta run it again. Seems to be bugging out for some reason. Yeah, now it's all good. Alright, that's enough for today. Man, that really dragged on. But I'm quite happy with the results. I got this thing, got a new lot. Got started on the top UI bit, which I've been putting off, understandably, for a while. Alright, so that was episode 10, and I'll see you